Hello and welcome to the Listening Post's unboxing channel on YouTube. Today I'm unboxing a set of in-ceiling speakers from Origin Acoustics. Perhaps it's a departure from the unboxing videos I do of classic hi-fi, but the reason I'm taking this opportunity is because these are really strikingly good. Origin Acoustics has been a brand we've carried and stocked and installed for years now, but it's one of these products that really highlights how good they are at their job and how lovely these products are for me to install, sell and ultimately our customers to enjoy in their home. So these are the Origin D85 Director Series, 8-inch, 5 meaning their quality. So they do sort of a 1, a 3, a 5 and a 7. This is sort of towards the top of what they do, sure, but excellent value, and you will see with some of the key features what good value they deliver. Okay. So, Origin Acoustics. Their packaging is pretty muted. You can see it's just brown with a little bit of writing. Obviously on one side we've got model and serial number information. Opening this is really straightforward. A quick cut of the packing tape and away we go. These outer boxes are actually a pair. I guess it's most common that people buy these as a pair. So I've started with sort of this freight carton. Go for that. So we've got the two speakers. Now in the middle of the two is an Origin Acoustics manual brochure associated with all of the Director Series and how to install them as best as you can. We're just going to unbox one, so I'll get rid of that. Okay. So again, D85, bit of information, and a simple enough process as far as opening it from this point. So the first thing, and one of the things that Origin has really thought about, is how you're going to install these. So what they have is a template. Now this is a cutout. You can simply pop it out and it gives you the circular hole to draw with a pencil on the ceiling. You can use the outer, which enables you to draw within it, or the circle itself to help place it and ensure that it lines up with lighting and other things like that. Most importantly, Origin Acoustics has done one simple and relatively unique thing. They've put a hole right here in the middle, so you know dead centre of that cutout exactly where you need to put this to then run your pencil around and then cut. Second main thing is the lack of polystyrene. Origin Acoustics, of course, have thought about the fact that polystyrene is one of those forever products, and they've utilised cardboard packaging. Now, that's easily recycled, and should it not be recycled and end up in landfill, it's easy to go to compost. Okay, so it's great to see that they've thought about that. Inside, it's relatively straightforward. I'll just take out the product and show you the box. You can see just more packaging. Inside, a couple of things. The first thing any installer is going to want to do is protect this grill. So taking it off and having it inside a plastic bag is an excellent little feature to ensure that it is unlikely to get chipped or damaged. The grill itself is relatively straightforward. It has it's a micro perforated grill, beautifully powder coated with no imperfections whatsoever, and a very thin bezel. That bezel, of course, is plastic all the way around and forms exactly what you will see in the ceiling, so very little as far as its footprint. On the underside you see a cloth. Now that is designed to help diffuse and also perhaps give a little bit of to ensure that as you look up at the speaker you're not actually seeing the inner workings, you're seeing something a little bit more pleasant. It's worth noting, as many of us might choose to paint these for whatever reason, it has a little tab. Just a tiny little thing. Again, a nice point of difference with Origin, allowing somebody to easily pull away this for the purposes of painting and then return it easily and effectively for that look and finish. Drilling further in, the speaker itself is revealed. Now, this is a very cost-effective speaker, quite cheap really, yet it's very heavy and very well made. This is a directional speaker where, it can be directional if you choose. It has a pivoting tweeter and a pivoting mid-range, and please hang around for some photographs, I'll take them of these. We have the ability to orientate that in different ways if required. Perhaps bounce it off a reflective surface to enable the sound to fill a bigger space, or use it in a home theatre environment to ensure that the front 3 speakers sound like they're coming from the television, and that of course every car doesn't sound like it's an aeroplane. Those key features of course are brilliant for this, and in such a cost-effective speaker it's very unusual. Some of the other key features are how easy this product is to install in an insulation or other ceiling environments. You can see all of the main components, and they're very good quality, are protected by a cover. The deepest parts, which of course are the mid-bass driver's magnet, are flush with the cover, enabling it to, it's not going to snag on anything or grab anything, it's not going to be a problem. There's spring clips for the speaker cat terminals, so these have a good fit and feel, certainly not scrimped on the quality there. But one of the key reasons that people might buy Origin Acoustics is a little bit more subtle. It's the bracketing and its installation itself. This is relatively unique. Firstly, dog legs, screwdrivers, electric drills, all of these things run the risk of over-tightening something in the jib and potentially puckering it, creating either a costly repair bill for the installer or delays for the homeowner as tradespeople come back and an inadvertent mistake by an installer or somebody has meant that that ceiling has been damaged. These are relatively unique, if not unique, in the form that they have 4 spring-loaded clips. These clips, once the hole is cut and this is inserted, which is a very easy process, just bend, stick it in, is that you reach up through that hole, grab this and just finger tighten it. It's very, very easy. These extra leads can be trimmed if required, and again, there it is, it's in, it's done. I mean, how quick is that? Allowing no vibration, and we've got 8 points with the 4 feet. We've got 8 really good grip points into that jib. It's never going anywhere. And of course, once that is in, somebody can spray and paint and muck around and come back and do all sorts of things in that home if required. And this is simply going to get a bit of paint on, and the speaker itself is completely isolated from any of those ill effects. You can't get dust or building on it. It's great. Okay, and once these are installed, it's as easy as this. Clip it in and away it goes. There's a heavy rubber seal, so there's no vibration. There are lots of, please hang around or take some photographs. There's lots of these little notches to ensure that you know that you've lined this up for the purposes of installing. And it's very, very easy as far as getting this in and out for the purposes of servicing it or improvements. Okay, so some key features. Again, quality of componentry that they've used in the crossover. That's quite obvious. I'll try and take some close-ups of these. A pivoting of mid-range and tweeter, and in this model we have the ability to attenuate the high frequencies from neutral to plus and minus a little bit. Okay, that's a nice little feature as far as being able to perhaps overcome some of the elements inside a room like reflection or dampening that may occur with soft furnishings or a lot of glass and tiles. Okay, so that's enough said about this particular model, the D85. Love it, it's excellent, it sounds wonderful, it's very, very reliable and obviously very easy to install. Here's some of the other features that sort of go across the Origin acoustic range. I'll take this out for a moment. Say you've just spent a fortune on that home theatre or whatever it might be, and it's in an office or a study or a bedroom that's underutilised, and you get the opportunity to expand that into a lounge, or the other thing happens, the lounge becomes more formal and it needs to then move into another space. What do you do with these? Well, the first thing is, probably 80 to 90% of Origin Acoustics in-ceiling speakers are all the same as far as their size, the cutout size that is. This much smaller and cheaper D63, so Director Series, 6-inch 3, so much cheaper and smaller, immediately slots into exactly the same fitting. So should you want to just downsize or migrate or upsize in any way, you can move from one model to another as quickly and easily as getting up on a ladder, pulling off the grill, unclipping the speaker, and the push terminals are exposed, and away you go. Now, should a problem occur or you need to move out for repairs and maintenance, or you sell the home and you've agreed that you are going to take the hardware with you, there's another option. A blank. This enables the user, without leaving expensive in-ceiling speakers in their home, to simply blank it off, put the grill over it and leave it as it is. Or alternatively, during the building process, go, thinking about 2 or 3 more areas in my home, don't have the budget because I've got the landscaping and the kitchen and all of these things to pay for. Cut the holes. There's the cable right there, nice and easy to find. And we've got ourselves a plastic cover that clips over, keeping everything sealed. It's not going to leak air and heat, all of those things. And then later, come in and put in the budget speaker, listen to it, love it, enjoy it, and then go, hey, I really like this, and upgrade to something much more expensive and better later. All within the one housing. So that's a huge benefit, and Origin Acoustics have done that for years now. So there we have it, an unboxing and a bit more of Origin Acoustics D85 in-ceiling speakers, unboxed here at the Listening Post in Christchurch, New Zealand. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, subscribe to our channel.